What in the hell kind of slur?
Don't go there with that.
Woo, honey, white girl wasted. It's not even 11 a.m.
How in the hell do you still look and sound so hot?
You just let it go everywhere and it's messy. It's gonna make the best Sunday fun day.
Why would you hide behind lattice work like that?
This is gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you life.
And rushed into the seat next to me. At Texas
We should start that over because it seems like I'm just the most not engaged.
But I want people to know the truth about you. You don't give a shit half the time when I'm talking to you. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Todrick Hall is to my right. Welcome, Todrick Hall. Hi, are you excited to be here with me?
I'm excited always. I'm more excited probably to see you than I am to watch the documentary.
I love it. Okay, get serious. This is a legit media moment.
And last time we did an interview, it was the best interview ever because obviously we have like a very strong Christian past.
We do. What he means by that is we dated
Yes.
each other during a time where it probably was not okay to date someone that was 16.
Hashtag me too.
When you're 20. That's fine. We're going to get through that. Okay, you know what? You made a bitch get very serious today and come prepared with notes because you're so busy. So I just want to take a moment to say this week alone, people. New York Times, Dallas Morning News, Elvis Duran Morning Show, Bob's Burgers, Rachel Ray, Wendy Williams, Kid Craddock Show, Good Morning Texas, on an episode of Bring It, and the most popular and significant of all the interviews, me.
Yes.
So, are you tired?
I'm actually not that tired. I was gonna take a nap before I came here, but then I was like too turned because I'm only here for one day, and I never get to come to Dallas.
One
so now I'm
night
excited.
only.
One night only
Is all you have to give.
It's fair.
That's fine, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, semantics. Okay, so we're here tonight for one reason. We'll get to that in a second. The last time you and I had to sit down together, it was because you were on tour and you were mic'd up for this documentary.
Yes.
So, do you remember that?
I do remember that.
In Grand Prairie. So, since then, let's talk about just some of those key moments. Kinky Boots. My God, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That was so exciting. How do you sum that moment up if you had to?
I had so much fun doing that. I think that the crazy ironic thing about my whole like YouTube career is that my fans always, when I meet them, they're like, you have so much confidence and you've helped me come out and be more confident and comfortable in my own skin. And the crazy thing about that is that I think I'm just like I have a good poker face and I'm good at catfishing the world into feeling like I'm more confident
Also,
than I
a
am.
show he was on.
Yes. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I would have never auditioned for that role. I was like totally content in the Broadway shows that I was in, being in an ensemble. I was never that guy that was like wanting to like Tanya Harding someone to like,
God,
you know,
not
like
Tanya
or
Harding
it was
someone.
Nancy who did the actual
Tanya
name?
hit Nancy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So I've never been that guy that wanted to like do that to someone to step into the spotlight. I always was like totally cool being in the ensemble. So I would have never auditioned for that role because the ability that it takes to do a show like Kinky Boots 8 times a week after Billy Porter, who has like the craziest vocal range of life, played that role and won the Tony Award for it. But they offered me the role, and this documentary talks about that a little bit, and I did it. And I like a year and a half ago like vowed to myself that I was going to only do projects or try to accept every project that I felt was going to challenge me, and Kinky Boots definitely challenged me. And not only that, to be in a show that had such a positive message of love and acceptance during a time that we needed in America, probably the most we ever have in my lifetime, was just like such an awesome like thing to do when people would walk into the show dealing with all the stresses of the world at that point and be able to be completely changed, and to watch straight men from like the Bible Belt like be on the front row and with their arms folded and by the end laughing,
Standing on their feet going crazy.
yeah, it was just really, really awesome.
So I had the opportunity of watching it live in the audience. It was amazing. I cried. I did all the things.
Great
Went through all the
seats,
emotions. I had
too.
really good seats. Thank you for those. But a question though is that, and this is real talk now because we know each other, so we can get deep on some shit
Let's
like
get
this.
deep. Let's do
You
it.
were nervous about it. You were nervous about the dialect, the accent, the range, the vocal, the
Yeah.
stability. And so, how proud of yourself were you when you got through that and said, "Damn, I did that shit"?
I was so proud because I really honestly didn't know what was going to happen. In fact, the producers came up to me like 2 days before I opened and they were like, okay, we have a problem.
Oh shit! That's
We
never
have-
good when they open with those words.
No one in the production or the creative team has heard you sing any of the songs. And I
Were you
said,
just holding out for final dress?
yes.
Oh
I
God!
was like, what she won't be doing is singing full out at Ripley Greer with all these people outside in the hallways listening to me. I was like singing in head voice, just going through the motions, and they were like, we are just concerned because you didn't audition and no one has heard you sing the songs. I said, give me a band and a microphone and I got you, girl.
And that's how we could end this interview. Damn it. That's a t-shirt. We have the merch idea. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's
Okay.
fast forward to the fact that now, thank you Kinky Boots for that moment. You're in Chicago. Billy
Yes.
Flynn, how is that going?
It's crazy because, strangely enough, like I feel more comfortable now being dressed in drag and wearing a dress and heels than I do wearing a three-piece suit. And so it just feels a little weird, but it's so awesome to get to be a part of such an iconic show. And I've done so many parodies of Chicago on my YouTube channel, which you know. I've been such a huge fan of the musical and the movie and everything about the show. And so to get to be a part of it is just really tremendous. And also the people that I get to work with are like legends. Some of these people have been on Broadway for 20, 30 years, and so just to get to like look into